In this week's program, we're visiting with Game Warden Supervisor Joe Lucas, and we're going to talk about some of the more common game and fish violations in 2025. I'm Mike Anderson with the North Dakota Game and Fish Department. Joe, what is a game warden's role, and how many wardens do we have in the state?
Sure. Game warden's role in North Dakota, our primary focus is enforcing hunting, fishing, and boating regulations within the state of North Dakota. In North Dakota, we have 29 field wardens, which they're assigned to a district. That's kind of their patrol area that they work, day to day. Total, we have 39 wardens, including supervisors, pilots, investigators, all that. So pretty small workforce really for the size of state we have.
You guys, in addition to all those other duties, you guys also work with landowners, community groups, search and rescue type stuff. Explain that a little bit.
Right. Yeah, we're not simply out just doing field checks all the time. There's a lot of other work that goes into being a game warden. Like you said, a lot of landowner contacts, whether they're having issues with trespassing or any other sort of issues that might arise in visiting with them about what they're seeing on the landscape. We work with biologists pretty often. We're communicating on what we're seeing for game numbers or where the fish are biting. Just kind of relaying that information from the field. As far as like community outreach, we take pride in community policing, being involved in our communities. Helping out at hunter education, going to national night outs, or just other community outreach events. That's very important for us.
Joe, let's talk game and fish violations 2025. Up or down from 2024?
About the same, slightly up, but very comparable to what it was in 2024 as far as violations go.
You and your wardens, you guys see somewhat common violations every year.
Sure.
What are some of those?
Sure. Some of the more common ones include hunting and fishing without a license, not having enough personal flotation devices on your watercraft, failure to carry a license on person.
Joe, let's kind of break it down in categories.
Sure.
Like for big game hunting.
For big game, probably one of the biggest violations or most common ones that we find in the field is like tagging violations. Not tagging your deer immediately or not tagging it. We just want to stress, make sure people, the first thing they're doing after harvesting an animal is validating that tag and placing it on their animals.
How about small game?
One of the common ones for upland small game would be use of a shotgun capable of holding more than 3 shells. Another common one would be fail to leave ID on game. So we want to make sure that hunters, if they're transporting their game, that they're leaving the required identification on it.
So if somebody's hunting in southwest North Dakota and they're coming back the same day, they have to keep certain parts on.
Correct. Yeah. For upland game, you either need to leave a foot, a wing, or a fully feathered head attached. And for waterfowl, you either need to leave a fully feathered head or wing naturally attached to that bird.
And that's just for your wardens to identify.
Right, exactly. Then we're able to tell what it is. If we're just simply looking at cut up breast meat, we're not able to differentiate between species, or because each species might have a different bag limit. So,
how about fishing? A lot of fishing going on in North Dakota.
Yeah, a lot of fishing. Some of the more common fishing ones, again, are licensing issues, not having a fishing license or failing to carry that license on your person, not being able to show proof of the license. As well as overbags are another common one, exceeding the daily limit of fish.
How about like too many lines? You guys, like especially ice fishing?
Yeah, ice fishing, that is a common one. Using more than the maximum number of lines you're allowed to use.
Any other fishing violations that are common?
Yeah, another violation that we frequently run into with fishing is ANS violations, so our aquatic nuisance species violations. We want to make sure that anglers and boaters are following our aquatic nuisance species regulations, make sure they're draining all their water at the ramp, leaving all plugs out during transportation of the watercraft so they're not spreading around ANS throughout the state.
And we have 66,000 watercrafts registered in North Dakota. What's the number one boating violation?
Number one boating violation every year is generally not having enough personal flotation devices on board. And it's sad to see. That's one we want to see going down, because having life jackets on board, that's one of the biggest safety factors in boating, is having those wearable life jackets.
Joe, where does the money go? Let's clarify. Where does the money go from game and fish violations?
Sure. So any money that from citations that goes into the common school fund. Those fines do not go to the game and fish department. We don't see a dime of that. So that goes to the common school fund.
You guys have a lot of contacts. I mean, you guys it's more than just, most people are following the letter of the law.
Right. Yeah, we had about 50,000 field contacts again this year throughout the state. So that's any time we're out working and contacting somebody in the field. So really the violation rate is quite low. A lot of these field contacts are positive encounters where we're simply just checking a license, visiting with them about their time outdoors, and just having a nice conversation and carrying on our day.
What is the Report All Poachers program?
Sure. The Report All Poachers program, it's a program in conjunction with the North Dakota Game and Fish Department and the North Dakota Wildlife Federation. It's basically a hotline that allows people to report violations or other problems. They're able to call, it's 701-328-9921. That'll go to a dispatch center that will allow the dispatcher to get in contact with the nearest game warden that's working to report that violation.
So it's more eyes and ears out on the landscape.
Correct. Yeah, we heavily rely on what the public's seeing and what they're reporting. We make a lot of cases off of information that they provide to us.
And the people calling should not confront the violators.
Yeah, we don't want to encourage people to confront the violators. You just don't know anymore who you're dealing with, and we don't want people to put themselves in a bad position.
A lot of great information, Joe. Thank you.
Thanks, Mike.